What's going on, everyone? Paul from PB Sports Talk. It is Monday. NBA free agency starts in about little over 5 hours. It's going to be interesting. I think we're going to see a lot of activity. I had to jump on today and talk about LeBron James for about 5 minutes here. Hopefully, I can keep it inside of five. There's so much to say about this guy. We're finding out right now, I think, what a lot of us knew that follow this closely, that understand and can see through all the malaise and all the fog and all the nonsense of LeBron James. It's becoming obvious to everybody now that basically nobody in the league wants him. He's nothing more than a journeyman. He's had his moment. He continues to want to hold on. The antics, the drama, the baggage, the luggage, all of this stuff that this guy, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could remember too many people getting in their way so much, destroying their legacy, which I'm not a LeBron fan, never was, and never liked the way he conducted himself and what he did to the game. Not his personal life. Somebody hit me up yesterday about, oh, Tom Brady this and oh, Michael Jordan and his gambling. I'm not talking about what he does off the court. I'm talking about what he does on the court and how he's conducted himself and how he's, somebody said to me today, if he goes to another team, he's going to be like Shaq. Well, Shaq played for 6 teams. LeBron has already played for 4 teams. He already is like Shaq. He already is a journeyman. You go to another team, it's 5, but what's the difference between 4 and 6? Yeah, okay, 5. It's in the middle, but he's already there. He's already embarrassed himself. He's embarrassed the league. He's embarrassed all of those that laid out the game for him. The guys like Jordan that didn't leave until a couple of years remaining when he took ownership of the Wizards. And, Kobe stayed forever. Isaiah stayed. Bird stayed. Magic stayed. It's an atrocity. It's hurt the NBA. It's hurt the brand. He continues to do it. So he puts out the retirement tease, the retirement press conference tease a few weeks ago. His wife comes out over the weekend and says she wants him, to stop soon. His agent, Rich Paul, comes out yesterday and says, I want to thank the Lakers and Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka. It doesn't say anything about the fans, but, basically, if you want to read through it, he's like, he wants to experiment. He wants to look into his options. He's not sure about the roster in the future, and he's interested in winning championships. So that was a nice way of saying, yeah, I opted into my deal for 52 or whatever million, but I'm going to take this opportunity to look around. And, you got all these people on X that don't even understand how this stuff works. Oh, he's got a contract. He opted in. There's called a sign and trade. They can trade the guy. Detroit fans, there was a couple that said it from Detroit. You remember Grant Hill? Grant Hill signed a deal, and then they traded him for Ben Wallace. This happens all the time. The contract doesn't mean anything. And he can, there's a lot of things he can do and has the power to do. And the Lakers can package him and send him to somebody else for a package in return. So who's going to take him? Who's going to want him? Who's going to, let's just talk hypothetically for a moment. There's only one team. There's 2. Is if Cleveland wanted to take him back and let him for the 3rd time go there and retire there. That is one option I see. Would they want to gut their team? Who would the Lakers want? How badly do they want to get rid of him and his salary? The worth isn't anything really there. So maybe you sell him off for a bag of donuts. That's possible. And then you figure it out to where that team takes his $52.5 million. There's some dead money in there. I'm not sure what that number is, but someone could take the salary and give, maybe some draft picks. Doesn't necessarily have to gut the team. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So Cleveland's a possibility that way from a novelty standpoint. There's one other team that I could see. He's wanted to play there. It would put him back in the East. And they don't have a coach, which is exactly what he likes to do. He likes to be the coach of the team. He's been a massive coach killer. Mike Brown is one of the guys that the Knicks are looking into. If LeBron is anyway in the picture, there's no way it can be Mike Brown. It won't be Dawn Staley. There's no possible way. I could see a potential scenario. I wouldn't put it past him, and I wouldn't put it past James Dolan because dude has no clue. You went to the Eastern Conference Finals and you fired Tom Thibodeau and you had no replacement, and now you're a complete friggin' utter disaster, more than you were before, and you got to some place you hadn't been in 25 years. Because why? Because the players didn't want to play for him. Dude's a winner. Don't care what you say. You go back and you try to go, you rerun it back and you try to go back to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I could potentially see LeBron going to the Knicks and being like a player type coach, and the Knicks give up something like, hypothetically, Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart, and a couple of number ones. And then, of course, you still have Anunoby, you have Brunson, you have LeBron, and you have a few other pieces that maybe you have a shot at. Beyond that, there's not much out there. If he stays with the Lakers, I mean, I've been on record for, gosh, how long? The Lakers are a mess, and if they think Mark Walters is just going to open up the pocketbooks, and he can, but he's just going to throw another $100 million or $200 million and be, $200 million over the salary cap, it's not going to happen, folks. He's not going to throw good money after bad. He's just not going to do it. And one more thought for Lakers fans: the worst thing you ever did was get Luka Doncic. It's just ridiculous. He's not a number one guy. He's not. He's not the guy to build your franchise around. You knew LeBron was leaving. You had only Austin Reeves in place. You brought in Luka. It's not supermax money because he left Dallas, but it can get to supermax money with more tenure at the Lakers. He's not the, hey, come follow me kind of guy. So the Lakers are a complete disaster. I think that Mark Walter, this isn't public. This is my own feeling. I think Mark Walter's going to want to bring in his own guy. They've done it with the Dodgers. I think they're going to do it. Pelinka has built a disaster there. They're already in the luxury tax. The roster is, you have nothing of value to give anybody unless you trade Luka Doncic. And unless you just throw up more money to go get somebody like Giannis or something like that, they'd have to go way beyond. Or they'd have to get LeBron and packaged in some deal and walk away. Well, LeBron's not going to Milwaukee straight up for Giannis. He might go to Milwaukee, but to play with Giannis, but they don't have anybody else. So it's a cluster. You know what? It's like, bro, just stay with the Lakers, make your announcement, go on your tour, let everybody celebrate you because that's what you want and that's the only thing you can do, and just walk away. Just go away. And I wish that the NBA teams would help this. It's not help him get out. It's not helping the NBA. This is harming the NBA. If I'm the NBA, I'm thinking Cooper Flagg. I'm thinking Shea. I'm thinking your Anthony Edwards, your young players, and rebuild what he's destroyed. But you got to get him out of the way. You got to get his name off the map, just off the whole NBA map, and just let him go off into the wilderness someplace. He wants to become a team owner, whatever. Just get him off the court. Lakers, move on from him. If I'm the Lakers, for the umpteenth time, ask him to leave. He's already made it like he kind of wants to leave. Help him leave. Trade Luka for the biggest haul you can possibly get. Get now players, a couple of star players, get your draft picks, free up all that money, have Austin Reeves, build your team around that and the players you get, the picks you get, and restart your engine, Lakers. You cannot do it with Luka Doncic. And even if you choose to, you need a true number one there because he's not it. And he's a one-dimensional player. All right. So LeBron James, it's almost at a comical stage and he can't help himself. Rich Paul, he can't help himself. You're 40. Just go away. You're not getting your 6 rings, 7, 8, 9, 4, and then 5 and 6 and 7. It's why you changed your jersey number to number 6. When you went to the Miami Heat, not your kid's birthday, not, as a credit to Julius Erving or Bill Russell. It was because 6 was your number. You're not even getting 5. You're not passing Curry. You're not catching Kobe. And you're definitely not catching or passing MJ. So you've had your fill. Just go. And I think the league has spoken. Unless something crazy happens, like what I laid out, and the Knicks want to do something like that, like a player coach wouldn't put it past. They're made for each other that way. Both do stupid stuff. So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. Have a great day. 6 o'clock. Buckle up. I think it's going to get pretty interesting. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.